The first time I actually noticed him was about 4 years back. When we had this event called a masala mix, where it's an Indian event. When I first saw him, I was like, whoa, he looks so good. And he's tall and, you know, just structure-wise, I was like, oh, this guy looks good.
So she was with a few friends, she came up to me and she was like, hey, look, can you get me backstage? I want to meet the friend of the DJ or something. And you know, I get it all the time. Someone will come up and say, oh yeah, I want to go backstage because I know this guy or I know this person. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll introduce you.
And then he didn't come back, so I went back and I'm like, oi, what are you doing? Like, have you organized it? And he was like, oh shit, because he just thought I was being a weirdo or, you know, trying to get in.
So I said, all right, so I go to backstage, we walked around, there's like a couple of VIP rooms. So we were just sitting, chilling in one, and I was having a few drinks. I poured her a couple of drinks. I don't think she drank anything.
And we just started talking then. And the first thing he said to me, wow, you have nice teeth. And I was like, whoa, that's so weird. But yeah, that's basically where it started. It was one of my friend's weddings and he was really good at editing videos. So I asked him to edit like a testimonial video of my friends for that friend's wedding.
So they actually bonded together over another friend's wedding while she was making a video for
the friend.
For Pooja, yeah.
And she said she actually used that video as an excuse to go see him.
And I didn't really know him too well, but at the time he had a different kind of laptop, and to try and get the program onto mine, he went out of his way to try and get like a Mac compatible program and things like that out of his own time. So I thought that was really sweet.
We started to enjoy talking to each other. I actually used to, you know, wait for her messages, and then you see the name pop up, you get excited, you know, like, you know, early love sort of thing.
And that's when I thought, oh, maybe it's a bit more than just being normal friends.
Justy quite quickly introduced her to his family. So as soon as she said, you know, I've met his whole family and everything, so I was like, oh, he must be serious.
We went to Europe because this is when I finished my degree at uni.
Because we hadn't done a trip, we hadn't done anything together for throughout our relationship. So when we planned Europe, I thought this was the best, you know, opportunity for me to then propose to her and actually, you know, make it a formal thing.
He had planned a driver to come downstairs. He took them to this spot where you could see the Eiffel Tower.
And there's these two literally like tourists taking pictures of the Eiffel Tower in the background. Then she turns around and he's on one knee and had a whole spiel and proposed. And turns out the two
tourists were the
cameramen
were photographers who had, you know, captured that sort of moment.
You see him now with Esha, and you know it's nicknames, it's little cute baby names. It's, you know, he's pinching her cheeks and he's doing it in front of people. He doesn't care if he's that, because in his head he loves this girl.